Good morning, Playhouse in the Morning, Y94, the number one hit music station. Zero, Jamie, Amy, Kate, a couple of minutes on the show. Easy money, got one of those calls. Misconnections today as well. Vince, Dave, Vince. First and foremost, though, we dive into Am I the Jerk? How this one works. We throw it up on social media every now and then. We just kind of say, hey, what's the situation you're in? And you're like, was I the jerk in this? And we go ahead and roundtable it here on the show. 3 cases today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Am I the jerk? Case number 1 of 3. My boyfriend recently handed me a brand new iPhone and said, great news. You can get rid of your old phone number, old phone, and I added you to my plan. I'll take care of it all. Well, I first of all don't really want a new phone number, but I also didn't want to be that attached and dependent on him. So I said, no, thank you. You need to return that. I do not want that iPhone. He seems super offended. Am I the jerk?
I would say you're not the jerk. Like, I do understand he's trying to do something nice, but it does take away a bit of your independence by doing something like that. And he does, like, if you guys break up,
awkward.
You're kind of in a sticky situation. So all you're doing is protecting your best interest. So I'm going to say no, not a jerk.
I say not a jerk because, yes, if you break up, I think that's something he should have talked to you about first. Changing the phone number, I would not want to change my phone number. I would almost say, I'll keep the phone.
Okay.
I'd like a new phone, but I'm not changing my number. I'm not going on your plan.
Yeah, I don't think that was a jerk move either. Yeah, maybe if you could have kept your phone number, but I think that almost seems like a control move. Like I'm trying to solidify our relationship by making you have to be on my phone.
Yeah.
plan.
Do you think, though, he thought it was something he was being nice, taking a bill away from her?
Maybe.
For
Seems
sure,
weird.
it was, but he should have talked to her about it first. Like, I'm sure he didn't have negative intentions. It's just weird.
Because if he's being that controlling, red flag.
Yeah.
There's more at the relationship you should look at.
Yeah, not a jerk, though. Definitely not a jerk. Case 2 of 3. Am I the jerk? I recently took up jogging, but it's really been making my ankles sore, so I sometimes park in the handicap spaces at stores and even my own workplace.
My own workplace?
I only... Why is it so funny to you? Because his ankles are sore?
And it's jogging.
I only do it on days where I am walking pretty gingerly and definitely limping. If that makes it any better, am I the jerk?
So much the jerk. That's why I think this is so ridiculous that you have sore ankles so you're parking in a handicap spot. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Jerk, yes.
For sure a jerk. I hope someone catches you and the car gets towed. That's terrible. What if someone actually really needs that and your ankles hurt from jogging? I thought you were like, if he was like a marathon runner or something, that's still no excuse, but
Sure.
I can kind of understand why his ankles were hurting.
The jogging is what's...
Yeah.
You know, I think unless there is a handicap sticker or dangly thing in your car and anytime you park there, you're the jerk. You should not be parking there unless you are a handicapped person. And I don't know if sore ankles constitutes you being handicapped. What you do is you just park in maybe a closer spot, but certainly not the handicapped
I say
spot.
opposite. Yeah. Park in a farther spot, work those ankles, and maybe they won't be sore.
Maybe you should jog to work, you loser.
Yeah.
And finally today, case 3 of 3, Am I the Jerk? My neighbors recently came over to introduce themselves. They just moved in a few weeks ago. I don't know where they come from, who they've been around, or whether or not they've been vaccinated. All I know is I've seen a lot of Michigan license plates on cars in their driveway, and I know it's bad there right now, so I just assumed that's where they're from. So when they were walking through our yard and they were about 12 feet away, I said, nope, not today, Satan. We will exchange pleasantries after we get our second dose of vaccine. They stopped, looked very confused, and turned around and walked away. Am I the jerk? Maybe.
How you handled that? Not today, Satan. Get off our yard. Wait till our second dose. I think you could have handled it better. So, yes, you are a jerk. And I understand you being worried about maybe where they've been, your own health, and that's okay. But you should have handled it differently and say, hey, nice to meet you guys. Actually, I'd love to get together once we get our second dose.
Bye. Nice
Welcome
to meet
to the
you.
neighborhood.
Bye.
But we're going to go inside. Bye.
Yeah, it's just like so awkward. And now I think that since you've done that, you've made it a big deal. And now they are going to think you're jerks, and then they're going to tell all the other neighbors, and then everyone's going to think that you guys are crazy. So
literally, they told everybody else they talked to that day.
yes, of course, 100%. And you don't know, like, where they've been. I get all of that, but be nicer. Maybe write them like an apology letter now with some muffins. Oh no, buy the muffins.
Yeah, you buy
give
them
them a
muffins.
gift card and say, "Sorry, we didn't have more time to chat. This is one of our favorite local restaurants. You check it out. Hope to catch up soon once we get our second dose or something."
Yeah, the screaming "Not today, Satan"
Yeah.
really took that to a next level. I think there was probably a better way to play that. You're a jerk. He definitely a jerk.
And the intentions, I'm sure you were like trying to like be funny about it.
Yeah,
but,
didn't
just-
work.
No.
Yeah, lighten the mood, but no, not a good idea.
You know, I don't follow a lot of the news unless it happens within a 10-minute radius of my life. Is Michigan bad enough to have warranted a "Not today, Satan"?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, also nothing was in the news, so.
Apparently.
Also, though, if they were moving, I'm sure if they're driving that far, have they really been in contact with
oh
people?
God, or
I don't
maybe even more than you think.
really.
It might be the opposite of what you're trying to say. Yeah, they've interacted with states and states of people.
That is true.
You should build
Staying
a
in
moat.
different hotels.
Partying every place I go to, dancing on the bar tops. It's been wild.
Obviously, you need some landmines.
Yeah.
You absolutely cannot have this. Vince Day events on the way. There's been Am I the Jerk on the Playhouse. Easy money, those calls happening all day long. Another one soon.
Look. You guys are funny. You're weird.